Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and today we're going to be covering one of the most toxic pieces of the crypto community, and I definitely have wanted to address this topic for quite a while, but I guess today is finally going to be the day that I step up and tell you guys everything that I think is wrong. Now, this problem specifically applies to XRP quite heavily, and more about that I'll explain as we go throughout this video, but make sure you press the like button on this video right now for the 0%. As you guys can see right here, 0% on the 1 hour. How often do you see that? Not that often, so make sure you press the like button because that's for good luck. Again, make sure you do that. Alright guys, you most likely already have an idea due to the title, or I don't even know exactly where I'm going to show you guys, maybe the thumbnail, but it's about this type of stuff. Barrett Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, Korean stuff, Ripple, XRP swell event about price predictions, yada yada yada. And I'm not only talking about this stream right here, because this person has 250,000 subscribers, talking about all those streams that are going around every single day. So if you're wondering, you can press any of them on. I'm just going to make sure my sound is off here. You can press any of them on. Oh no, this one is not one like that. Let's see, which one is that? This one right here is not what I meant. But most of them here will have exactly the same type of way they do it. In this case here, it's Coinbase conference or something like that. And what they do is they tell you live XRP giveaway with a very popular YouTube account, right? And a lot of likes, a lot of people watching. And they also have a speaker so people think it's legit. And then they have, make sure you send us money and we'll send you 10 times as much money back. You can see here what they're doing. In this case, they'll actually... send you 10 times as much money back. Yeah, it's always the same thing. Here again, second, this is swell from 2017 or 18, I think 2018. A lot of likes, so a lot of people think it's legit. A lot of people viewing, started streaming just a short while ago. It looks very, very real. And the only way to kind of counter this, because it has so many subscribers and it looks so legit, is to just go ahead and dislike it, because it shows that people don't like it, and go to this section here and press spam or misleading and go to scams/frauds. Yeah, just do that. I don't know what happens when you press next right now, so I'm just not gonna do it for this video, but make sure you go to all these little videos right there and do exactly the same thing, just because it looks so real. And you might be wondering and telling yourself, who falls for this type of stuff, right? Or, man, it doesn't look legit, or anybody knows that you're not going to get money if you send it. But look into this chat right here. There's a lot of people saying, thank you. Oh, received so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, man, I got so many coins, blah, 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 blah. Can I see this? This might be, I'm not saying it is, but this might have been a real person who asked, hey, can I use this exchange? You know, all this type of stuff. Most likely they're all fake, as it is Russians I've seen mostly who do it. And you can see most of the names here are Russian. But again, there could be a couple of real people inside there who are actually just getting baited right now by all these scammers. And again, this is just a lot of scammers just trying to take your money. And the reason they have so many subscribers, a lot of people ask me, like, how come they have 135,000 subs? Or here, how come they have 240,000? So it must be the real thing. It must be the real Brad Garlinghouse who's doing this. Well, no. It's actually really simple how they've done this. They actually went ahead and just bought, most likely, a random miscellaneous account on the internet, and actually just rebranded or renamed it to Brad Garlinghouse or Ripple or whatever they did. It's a pretty smart move, but it works, apparently. And what happens then is it already had, let's say, 500,000 subscribers in Minecraft or whatever. You just name something. And now they changed the name and deleted all the videos, and they started live streaming. And now it's a Ripple account, right? The viewers or the subscribers are not going to be watching this new content, but it doesn't matter, as new people will, and they're botting it to make it look like they have a lot of viewers. Or maybe they even get a lot of viewers from random places, I don't even know, but I'm thinking they bought it. Same goes for the likes. I think they do that. They most likely can, and it earns them a frick ton of money, I think, because a lot of people are getting scammed out of their money with this, so I'm assuming it is working. Now, that's not the only one issue that I have, because even though this is really ridiculous, right? You can see how much it is here, and I'm kind of wondering how exactly they made such a thing that, you know, just updates all the time with all these codes right here and sends the money back, in theory, I guess then. I don't know how they did it. I still think it's very bad as well, everything like that. But there's not the only thing. There's also another thing that I've noticed is scamming. First of all, we have on Twitter, we have under every freaking influencer, and I'm talking about Alex Cobb, digital asset investor, Kevin Cage or whatever his name is, all those Ripple XRP guys, all the crypto guys, everybody in the area, or even in traditional finance, they all have a tweet with like 10 of these people underneath it. Scott, in this case, thanks, Vitalik. Amazing. I just got X amount of BTC or X amount of coins from someplace. In this case, CoinbaseTeam.com is giving away so much money, right? No, they're not. These are all scam accounts, and this is not the only thing they're doing. They're also doing this with other names. For example, it says here Vitalik Buterin, and then like a lot of spaces, which makes it look like it's Vitalik, but it's not. And I don't have an example right this second. Didn't actually think I would need it, but there's a lot of people like that. If you just scroll through Digital Asset Investor, Alex Cobb, Kevin Cage's comment sections or like threads, you'll find them. And it's mostly just scams like this, or people are saying, press this, for so much XRP or Ethereum, and it shows you a Medium link. There's a ton of them. You'll find them. You've most likely seen them before. They are all scams. How you can actually recognize it is just by going to the profile right here, if it says like an important name like Vitalik, and not check the amount of followers, but really check the @ check it really, really well. And sometimes the followers can say it, but most likely it's going to be this part right here as well. If you're already following a couple people in the community, it will most likely here show that a couple of people are already following him. If it says here Vitalik, but I see no people are following him, I would know it's not real, because Vitalik is a very important person in the crypto space. And for example, if I go to Digital Asset Investor, there's going to be at least 200 people who follow that guy as well that I'm following. And if I go to Alex Cobb, there must be at least 100 as well. Kevin Cage must be at least 50 as well who are going to be following them. Again, this is not the only other scam that I could find and that I think I should warn you guys for, as there's also these things under every freaking video. Now, in this case, it goes like this. Heidi Verlitsky, doesn't matter what type of name, they just think of names. He or she wrote, cryptocurrency trading and investment is one thing never to neglect. And if you were opportune to get into it on time, then you're lucky. But if you're not, then there's still hope for you. Many people have neglected the fact of carrying out research or consulting a pro before going on to trade and thereby losing their money on wrong trading. I'm a crypto fan and I attend various events and conferences, but I never sit down to learn the basics of trading. And by the time I decided to trade, I always don't get it right. I keep continuing to attend crypto events and keep communicating with several people until when I met X person in one of those events. That person is a pro trader, and within the first few months of him mentoring me and helping me with my trading, I have profited much and hold more BTC than I have before beginning my trade. I started trading with 1 Bitcoin and now I hold 6 Bitcoin, owing to the fact that this is just my second month with him. If you're finding it hard to make a trade and make profit, or you're looking for who to set your path right with trading, why do not contact a person? In this case, you can see the Telegram handle right there, and surely he will help you get started strong. You can see a couple of people here replying like, oh, I love him, or oh, he's so good, oh, I don't regret this, oh, wow, wow, wow. Most likely it's going to be 15 of them, maybe 10, maybe 30, depends. Most likely it's going to get about 34 to, in this case, 29 likes. It's almost always the same way. And yeah, they're often just really positive with him. And what they do most of the time is they go into a conversation with you, and either they want to have your money to trade for you, or they will charge you something to help you trade, or straight up they'll think of something, right? It could be that those guys are social engineers. Could be, I don't really know exactly who they are. Maybe they're just guys who just want to make a quick buck and they don't know anything. And this is actually not the only I'm showing you guys too many scams here. There's another one right there on Discord, and I actually don't have an example here just because it's been a little bit of a private conversation and they don't want to show you guys exactly what was going on. But in Discord, if you guys have been in there, or a couple of other trade realms, I've seen it happen in Telegram, I've seen it happen on Twitter as well. It happens sometimes where people go into your inbox. What happens is a person will tell you, hey man, I need a little bit of help, right? That's most likely the cry. They'll say, I need some help. I got money, but it's locked up. Can you help me out? A lot of people will say no, but some people will say, what's this about? Then they could continue on and try to make you feel sad. They're saying, hey man, for example, my wife just divorced me and the kids are going to get out of the house. And I have so much money in a crypto gambling site locked up, but they're just not unlocking it for me. I need to deposit a little bit more before I can withdraw. Or not necessarily that, but just they're going to make up a very good story to make it really, really appealing for all of y'all. And what happens is most of the people then again will say, sorry, man, I'm not going to send some money to you. I can't help you right there. Or some others will say, maybe I can help you. I don't know. Do I have to send my own money? Things like that. A lot of people just continue on with this conversation because they are trying to be nice, right? But in the end, those guys are only out for your money. Now, one thing, again, you should be aware for with that situation, the Discord situation, which I just sketched, is they'll tell you, yeah, man, it's on this website. And they'll send you a link to most likely a fake exchange. Sometimes those things are keyloggers. Sometimes those things are to make you install a what's this thing called in the top right here on Chrome, like a extension is what they want, so they can log into all your exchange accounts and whatever, either with a keylogger or with like a scanner which checks your Chrome files for all your passwords or something like that. I heard something along those lines before. I don't know exactly how it works. And there's a couple other things that will do. They will either try to make you send money or steal something from your computer, try to get control over your computer, maybe even take your computer ransom, things like that. Just watch out for people. Morale of this story, don't be nice to random people asking you for money online, because most likely they're going to scam you or hurt you in some reason. Also, second kind of morale of the story is, if somebody says he's going to make you money guaranteed, you got to be skeptical and see what he is demanding from you. For example, if this person was saying, all right, you got to pay me, $200 and I'll teach you some secrets, it's kind of a 50-50 bet. Because it could be that he's really trying to sell you some secrets that he has, but it could also be that he just wants your money and gets to freak out. Or that his secrets are, I ate a banana once. So something like that. You don't really know up front, but it could be anything. And I just wanted to keep this video short. Just quickly show you guys the 3 or 4 whatever scams that I think are most common that most people fall for. And again, if you're wondering, do any people fall for this? Yes, they do. I've seen it happen a ton of times. So now you're aware of them, and you'll most likely not fall for them again just because I've showed you. Hopefully you knew it already, but if you learned something new, that's amazing. Make sure you press the like button, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a very nice day.